A massive fraud scandal has erupted in Minnesota, and the numbers are staggering. Over $9 billion in taxpayer money has allegedly been stolen under the watch of Governor Tim Walz.
This is something Tim Walz wants to go away, and he wants no one to ever talk about it again, Griff. I don't think that's going to happen. Look, this thing is a monster. We heard about a week or two ago that it was $1 billion that was stolen, and that seemed like a lot. The latest reports are that it is closer to $9 billion of taxpayer money that was defrauded from the American people, from the people of Minnesota. That is an absolute monster. And, you know, you look at where this money was going. Obviously, you have this Somali population that was largely involved with it there in Minnesota. A lot of that money went over to Somalia and also aided a terrorist organization, Al-Shabaab. It is so bad. It continues to look like it gets worse and worse every single day. And everything that we learn, it seems like it's just a disaster.
Prosecutors have now charged 6 more individuals, expanding what is already being called one of the largest fraud schemes in state history. This wasn't pocket change. This was money meant to help real people, families, communities, and programs that actually needed it. What makes this worse is how long it went on. This didn't happen overnight. This scheme operated for years, with repeated warnings ignored and oversight failures piling up. The system didn't just fail, it was exploited. And now, the people of Minnesota are left asking the obvious question: how does something this big go unnoticed for so long? Accountability matters. When everyday citizens steal a fraction of this amount, they're immediately in handcuffs. But when billions disappear under political leadership, suddenly the process slows down, explanations get murky, and responsibility gets blurred. That double standard is exactly why public trust keeps collapsing. This scandal isn't about party loyalty or media spin. It's about basic governance and competence. Leaders are elected to protect public funds, not preside over their disappearance. If oversight collapses at this level, then leadership has to be questioned, plain and simple. As more charges come down and more names surface, the pressure will only grow. The public deserves transparency, consequences, and real answers. Because $9 billion doesn't just vanish. Someone signed off, someone ignored warnings, and someone needs to be held responsible.